Welcome to the Wally Show Aftercast. All the things we didn't get to during the course of the show today. Flashback.
Right?
Waiting on Marks because Marks went to the bathroom and brings me back to the old Gavin days, does it not?
I know. I feel like we're right back at it.
But this isn't his 85th trip either, so
that is true.
A little different.
That is true.
But we'll go ahead.
But he has been in there a long time. I just want to say.
Come on, man. Like, you didn't need to do that.
Tender tummy.
You didn't need to do that,
He's
Rock.
got a tender tum-tum.
I'm bathroom shy, and I know the like I don't want to look at anybody in the eye when I come back in here, and so now it's just going to be an awkward thing.
No, it doesn't have to be. Remember, you don't have to make it awkward if
it's only awkward if you let it be.
If you make it awkward.
I know, that's very true. And I would make it awkward.
So I'm using your own words against you.
I love when you do that. It's so much fun.
It's so much fun.
But yeah, he is not here, and that's been a while. So yeah, he's
blowing it up.
yeah, probably so. Well, welcome to the Aftercast, everybody but Marks. Because what is he doing? I forgot.
What do you mean?
Blowing it up! Blowing it up! I was setting you up, bro.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Come on,
I
man.
didn't catch up on that one.
We'll talk about something that we talked about. I think you did this story on the show, the Shake Shack story.
Yeah.
Was that show or Aftercast?
Aftercast, I think.
It was Aftercast. Okay, I found an update to it.
There he
is! All right! See, he even looks embarrassed. See, I told you that was going to be awkward.
You got to make it awkward if you don't make it awkward.
I told you that was going to be awkward, but anyway.
The sad part is that I kind of expected it.
Okay, well, that's true. That's good.
So see, we're just living up to the expectations,
There
Wally.
you go, or down to them. Okay, so yeah, here is the update. So what it was TikTok went nuts about Shake Shack adding 50-cent surcharge to items in these couple's cart because they had chose the no tip option. Mm-hmm. And I jumped right off that cliff. I'm like, yeah, I knew it. I knew they're like the tipping fatigue thing really gets me. And so I'm like, okay, I was all in. I was going to go to Shake Shack and test it out. I wanted to know. I needed to know.
Then you were going to call for the manager.
Absolutely, I was going to call for the manager. Because when I do the app, I don't tip on the app. It's nuts.
Yeah, I mean, you're literally doing everything for yourself.
Yeah. And so what it turns out to be is the Shake Shack said that this is not Shake Shack policy. We're currently looking into it, blah, blah, blah. They did some digging, and the couple even admitted, they said, we ordered one of these with extra whipped cream, which that one does come with a surcharge. And so basically what Shake Shack is saying, there was a problem in the system that when it added the surcharge for the one thing, because they added whipped cream to it, that it gave them the error message and added it to all of them. And so they're saying it shouldn't have added it to all of them.
I don't believe that.
You're not buying it?
No, I'm not buying it.
Not buying it.
Likely story.
Because the couple, they said in it, I believe that this was her second or third time doing this, and it happened each time.
Did they try it with different food items?
That I don't know.
That would have been the thing, to do it with different food items. Maybe I have to go back and test this. Well, now there's no way they're doing this now after it went online like that. And so the guy who started this thing claims that it was the problem of the point of sale thing, and they've gotten it figured out since then or whatever, that they do not increase prices based on no tip. But here's the thing. At the core of this, I thought about this a little bit deeper. At the core of this, it's that we don't trust people or companies. And that is because so many times they've broken our trust in the past. And with that, we become more skeptical, more cynical.
Well, because there's been so many times where that has been the case.
That's it.
You got to learn.
I mean, and that's the point. That's my point, is that as a society, because there are so many times people are trying to hose you, that it puts your guard up. It's kind of like women are always on guard about being abducted. Why is that? Because idiots have abducted them. And so you have to be. Same thing, like you go in through like a company. I go into so many companies on guard looking for them to come at me, bro. Like, it's really bad. It's really bad.
You just don't trust people.
I don't. I was telling Betty and then my wife the other day, I'm like, I'm about ready to drop off the face of the planet. Like, I'm about ready.
Sounds good.
I know.
Let's go.
You're moving to Italy?
I am about to move to Italy and just into a tiny little village, Sleepy Village, like the one before, where I can be Belle.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah. But where I have the least interaction with people, companies, everything. Like, that's
Yeah, but knowing you, you'll find something
to complain about.
This cobblestone right here
that's very true.
made me trip.
That's very true. I will never. Yeah, I'll never be happy, and that's fine. I've come to terms with that. And partly, not really. The other part of this too that I was thinking about is probably drove business to them though too. Because there are a lot of other, video, influencers and bloggers and all that stuff that like, I want to go try this. But theirs was the only one I saw. That's what makes me think that it was an isolated error. Because if other people had experienced that, the internet would have gone nuts. And so it makes me think that.
Wait a minute. What? Here's what frustrates me about you.
Oh, about me?
When I want you to be full throttle in and angry,
let's go.
You never are.
If it's something that you are full throttle in and angry about, I always meet your anger.
Well, you're not right now. You're going.
Are you mad about this?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's go. Let's ratchet it up.
And I don't believe it. I believe that that Shake Shack, that manager of that location, was doing it on purpose
Salt Lake
cut
City.
corners, and he got caught. And now he's saying, "Oh no, it was just about the whipped
Here's
cream."
the deal.
No.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna need you to make me something that I can carry through security at Salt Lake, because I'm going to Salt Lake, this airport. I'm going there in like 2 weeks for a wedding, and it happened at the airport. Give me something I can walk over there and throw at the manager. I will meet your anger.
Okay.
But it's got to be something I can carry through security.
A potato?
Like I can't get arrested.
Tomato.
Tomato's good. Okay. And so, I'm going to meet you right there. Okay. I'm going to meet you right there.
Say, you were caught, sir. Yeah. You were caught.
Busted. It needs to be something like that, like as you threw it, you could have a good catchphrase for it.
Or it needs to be something where you can catch it on video and you can add the little Netflix.
Yeah, it's headed for my documentary on how Shake Shack was hosing people. Anyway, so there you go. But I will always try to meet your anger. You meet me with logic.
Sometimes when I'm angered, you meet me with logic. You're like, you know what? Let's look at all of the logic. Where I'm like, where was this Wally
when he was mad?
Right. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's not fair at all. What do you got, Rock?
Well, I have an article that for wives of surgeons, they may not like to hear it. That's because there are studies that are showing that surgeons playing video games for at least 3 hours will help them be better at their job.
That's fascinating. Finally some good news on video games. Like I love video games. Like I'm a casual gamer.
You could be a surgeon.
I could, yes.
An amateur surgeon.
If I didn't pass out at the sight of blood, yes. I've been in a surgery before and almost passed out, like where I was watching surgery at a cure hospital in Africa. And I had to sit down. It was bad.
Like
they were doing a cleft palate, so you're like it's a little kid and they're like cutting his face open. I'm like, no. And it was funny because Zach, our old producer, was there with me, and it was really like a moment from an Office episode because Zach is shooting me getting woozy, but then Cure had another photographer who was always in these things shooting for them. He's so used to it. Zach pans over to that guy, and in his mask, even his surgical mask, you could see the disappointment in his eyes of me, and he just kind of shook his head. It's one of my favorite cutaways. It was so Office-esque, but I'm like, it was bad.
I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
But so for 3 hours, if they play video games for 3 hours, it makes them do less errors when it comes to your surgery. So 37% less errors.
37% of errors is a big deal.
Right? That's a lot, especially if you're the one under the knife.
Yeah.
So I looked to see how does video games help a surgeon.
Sure.
It makes them faster.
Okay.
It improves their motor skills. It helps with hand-eye coordination.
100% XXYY.
And spatial awareness.
Yeah. Huh.
So here's the bad news for their wives. They're going to be able to justify playing video games for 3 hours being like, babe, don't you want me to be better at my job?
See, here's my problem. If they keep playing video games, though, I think they're just going to end up rage quitting a surgery.
It would be interesting if it turned into like every kid online and they end up just swearing at each other. Online gaming, especially with little 12-year-olds, is the worst. Some of the worst language you'll ever hear is this high-pitched little 12-year-olds when you...
Where are their parents?
Oh, that's the crazy thing. The parents have just... they just gave up. You just go up and play your games. I'll call you for dinner. And then they'll yell at their parents when it's time for dinner. It's the craziest thing. Like they're just these little rage monsters. But
that's scary.
I like if I'm ever playing online and I get like the little kids, like I'll leave my mic and my speakers unmuted sometimes. A lot of times I just mute everybody because I just don't care to hear it. But sometimes if there's like a little kid that's really worked up, it's really fun to leave the mic on and then like taunt him because they just get so angry and you know their little heads are gonna explode and it's
Does
just funny.
anyone ever yell out Leroy
Jenkins? No, not anymore. Sadly, that was a good time. But it's interesting that like because now I mean these surgeons could write it off. They could get like really nice video games and write them all off.
PlayStation, yeah, and two, like it makes me wonder if I ever need to have surgery. I'm going to ask them instead of asking, "Did you get a good night of sleep?" I'm going to be like, "Did you play video games? Are you feeling good?"
I actually asked interesting questions too. I said, "Are you a morning person or a night person?" Like, "Oh, I'm a morning person. I like getting up." I'm like, "Okay, I want to have my wife's surgery in the morning then." Like, I don't want you when you're tired. You know, it's too important. You know, and so like I asked a couple questions like that to try to ascertain what
add
would
this
be the
to
best
the
time.
list then.
Yeah. How'd you do in Fortnite or Call of Duty last week? Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
There you go. That's a good one. Let's do some birthdays.
Oh, that's me.
That is you. Always a surprise. That's what I love about it. The Aftercast is always a surprise to Betty.
Anyway, Callan celebrated a birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday!
Alice celebrated a birthday yesterday. Alice said, "I am turning 60 and always doing
60.
and always doing for others, not myself." Oh, Alice, do something for yourself on
girl,
your
treat
special
yourself.
day.
Happy birthday.
And then Ashley wants to wish her son Daniel a happy birthday today. Said he is turning 1.
Oh.
He has brought so much love and joy to our lives. He likes blowing raspberries, playing in water, and waving at everyone in the grocery
Me
store.
too. I do the same things.
That's so
great.
cute. Let's see. Peter asks, would you rather play in an NHL hockey game for 2 minutes or run a marathon?
Oh my gosh. Well, NHL hockey, running a marathon, you're probably going to survive. You'll be sick and it's going to hurt.
I might die.
Well, hockey, you are going to die because you are going to be a target. And these big 6'6", 240-pound bruisers, their job is to hurt you.
What if I just stay out of the way? Or
you could try, but you're not going to escape them.
What if I get a penalty box?
Yeah.
Then I'm good.
How would you get a penalty?
Yeah. They don't give you a penalty for bleeding.
I would spit in the referee's face.
That's a good idea.
And then they'd send me to the penalty box for 2 minutes, and I'm done.
Yeah, they can't touch you then.
Win-win.
I would love to be on an NHL ice rink with the players because I think it would be fascinating just to feel like and watch
alive.
them. Yeah, like how they do it. But if you had to literally go against them, that's death. Yeah, I'll fight nature and try to run a marathon and just let God take me. Because it's gonna hurt less. Like I'll at some point in time, I'm gonna get dehydrated. I'm gonna look up to the sky. I'm gonna see the Lord with His arms wide open, and then I'm going to collapse on the ground, and I'm just gonna drift away peacefully. Like in a hockey thing, you're gonna get hit
in front of everyone.
You're gonna bleed out. That's exactly how you're gonna go, and that's not gonna be good. So absolutely, that is how I would choose to go. All right, well, that's going to have to do it for our Aftercast for today. And as always, thank you so much for being a potty.